Don't tell me I gotta go to the bathroom the moment I went live. Oh no. No, I'm okay. I'm still in here. Good. All right. All right. Let me check the live first and make sure it's good. All right. Yeah, y'all can hear me. So, what I'm doing right now is I am just doing some little experiment. I don't know. I'm fucking bored. I'm doing some like little experiments. I think what I'm gonna do. I need to turn this down. So I think what I'm trying to do right now is make like I kind of want to cover this with as many of the iron golems as I possibly can. But first, let me actually cover this shit up. I don't know. Don't expect much talking. I'm just kind of just fucking around. I don't know. I'm bored. Nothing to do. What are you doing in here, pig? Stop spinning, pig. Now get out of the hole, pig. Hey, thank you. What the hell? Time for that pig shit. Leave, pig. Bro, do you want out or so? Hey, do you want out or something? Go. Here you go. Bye-bye. On your way. The door's right there. You can leave the premises. Hey, you figured it out, pig. Alright. I'm just gonna fuck around. I might make like a little YouTube video of this. Probably will. But I don't know when I'm gonna post it. So, yeah. We're just gonna kind of make this into like a little arena, I guess. And just stack it up with as many iron golems as I can. And what you see right there is I don't know what I'm going to fill that with yet. I'm going to fill that with something that the iron golems do not like. Actually, you know what? Let's just test it out right now. Let's test it out. There's a certain something I'm thinking of doing that takes a... They got a lot of health to them, and so do the iron golems. So I think this will be a very interesting type of battle. Piglin Brute. Oh. So I should probably do this first. That might be a problem. Sorry. What? The fuck is that? Whoa. Alright, well. See what you do. Oh. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be funny. Where you at? Bro, what Hold up. No. You didn't look like that barely just 2 seconds ago, but on your way. You gonna get him? Hey. You. Hey, you. What if I just fucking... Bro, what if I just, like... Oh my god. Oh my god. No way. Hold up. I'm gonna see really how strong they are. What if I just spawn like a fuck ton over here in the corner? Alright, this is what I meant when I said I'm literally just fucking around. If you're under 18 and hearing this, sorry for my language, but I'm sure you really don't care anyway. YouTube does, so. Oh no, no! Go join! Join in battle! Join it and go! Oh fuck, dude, dude, dude! I'm just gonna keep on making them. I'm just gonna keep on making them. Go! Go, my friends! Be free! Alright, yeah, there's no way. We got the gang, 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 gang. Pa, 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 pa. Yo! 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 You guys, Hey, what's up, Bill? Hey, yo, Bill, look to the right. Yo, Bill, take it. Come on. Hey, guys. Hey, 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 yo, gang, gang, gang. Bill! Bill! Damn. Alright, so... How many we got in here right now? We got 6. We're gonna do another. Hey, what's up with that? You. Alright. Am I missing something here, y'all? This is how you do it, right? Oh, there we go. I was about to say, I know what I'm doing. Alright, so I really don't think we're going to be using this whatsoever. So let's just get rid of that. I'm just playing some... Oh, sorry. I'm just playing some random music in the background. My saved playlist on Spotify. What's up with that? Alright. No? Maybe like they're too close or something? Or maybe there's too many in the area? It could be, it could be. I might, as much as I don't want to, I might just have to get rid of them when I'm done. Alright, so I'm just going to make a whole... Let me see if I can get one more over here. If I can get one more, I'd be satisfied. Yeah, let's go. Okay. So I'm just going to do a straight line of them. See what happens. Oh my god. Oh my god. They're just being fucking thrown all over the place. Bro. No, please, come on in. Or you could just leave. Bro. Oh, bro, get back in there. See, that's why I didn't want to open that up. Here, maybe if I just... Thank you. I didn't even have to do it. Thank you. Hey. You know what? Hey, I got something for you. Hey, come here. Look, come here. Where the hell? Hey, I guess it's back on Spotify. It wasn't on Spotify for a little bit. No, isn't it a rose that they'll take? A rose? Yeah, I think it's a rose. Oh? Would you like a rose? Here. I swear they do take flowers. Look. Would you guys like one? Come on. Somebody has to pick it up. There's a golden nugget as well. No, really? What about you? You want one? Anybody want a rose? Damn, what the fuck? I actually really want to see if they would pick it up. I've seen it happen before, so I'm kind of like confused. You guys go grab it? No? Okay. Here you go. Bro. No, please. By all means. Go for it. Goodbye! Here, goodbye! Alright, let's mix it up. What we got? We got zombie piglin. What is a husk? I'm actually kind of nervous to find out. A zombie villager. A phantom. No, don't need to be doing all that. Where are you? Yeah, I think it was the Zoglin that I was thinking about. Yeah, it is. Yep. Oh. Okay, so far I think they might be the strongest ones. Damn! I just did you. Never mind. Alright, what about you? Hey, you got a sword. Dang, you didn't put up no fight. Here, one more Zoglin. I mean, yeah, Husk? Zoglin. They take 3 shots. Alright, this might be a battle to the death. Oh shit. Oh shit. I don't even think I've seen one. No, they're still there. Yeah. Just drop a whole bunch. Go for it. Oh shit. Goodbye. 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 Be gone. What about... Oh no! 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 You murderers! No! What'd you have to do to a little junior like that? No! What? You just go ahead. No, dude. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Holy shit. Alright, what do I do with this area? Y'all can go, I guess. Be free. Have fun. Goodbye. Goodbye. I'll come to check on y'all later. How far is that? Let me kind of mark it. Oh, you never know. I'll forget. Diamond. And where's the... There it is. Let's do one right here. Oh. Goodbye. What to work on next? Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know. I just started streaming like probably 2 weeks ago, but I've been doing YouTube for years at this point, so I figured why not just start doing daily stream and get into it. But thank you, I appreciate that. But onward to what's going on here. Yeah, what should I do next? I don't know, I got like all this zoo stuff with the bumblebees and the pandas and shit like that. It's alright. I kind of want to do more, but as soon as I get into like this spot over here, my frame rates drop dramatically, which scares me because I don't know. I used to have a map where I tried to make it as big as I possibly could on PS3, but when I did that, the entire game itself just ended up crashing every single time I got on it. So yeah, that didn't really work that well for... Yeah, I had to get rid of it, all that, and now since we're on PS4, I want to get a PS5 eventually and do the same thing, or a PC, but now that we're on PS4, it's a bit better. The connection's still kind of when you get to certain spots like that, so I try to stay away from that. I mean, it's kind of my fault for putting villagers all over the place. I could go without that and switch it up, but I'm not about to commit no mass murder of like 100 villagers out here. Ain't no time to do that. I'm not trying to do that in front of their kids. They got kids. I ain't doing that in front of their kids, and so yeah, no. So here we go. Um, I don't know. I really don't know what to do with this. I'm kind of going for like a Halloween vibe because I really don't have that on the map yet. I mean, that's like an inner city over there with a roller coaster and all that shit. That roller coaster took way too much time. I mean, literally like 2 weeks straight of just streaming the same thing over and over and over again. But it's pretty cool. Eventually, it came full circle. It looks alright, but man, I kind of spent way too much time on that. Honestly, I could have been doing bigger builds, like all this stuff, but finally, that was kind of my last build right there for this entire little city, town, whatever it is. So, you got the little bridge that connects over here, and we're about to do all of this. I don't know what I want to do with that beach area yet. I'm still deciding. There's a lot, man. There's a lot. I don't know. Hey, try it out, man. Yeah. Just like I said, I've been making videos on YouTube for years. My first video I ever uploaded was like maybe 12 years ago at this point, and it was me just throwing a baseball. It was a stupid video. I don't know why I recorded it and put it on YouTube. It was recorded in like 2080p. I mean, 280p, so kind of figure what that would look like back in the day. And I recorded it sideways, so it didn't even look good anyway in the first place. But yeah, I'm testing it out. So far, so good. I don't mind it. Sometimes it kind of gets annoying sitting in my chair, like stand up and whatever. But yeah, I have to check out some of your previous streams, man. I say keep going. Why not? I think you only really need like, was it 4,000 subscribers on YouTube until you can apply for, I forget what the name of it is. It's like a membership that you can, a YouTube membership you can apply for. And once you do apply for it, it's kind of like a job. Like, you know, you start out with maybe making 1 penny from every single time you get paid, and eventually work your way up from there. But yeah, I say keep doing it, man. Just why not? You know, we're living in a time right now, 2021, where, you know, people really, there's a lot of options for jobs and careers and stuff you could do. And right now during 2021, it's probably one of the best times to be alive to do something like this, to be an online streamer or a content creator in any way, shape, or form. If you really think about it, like 10 years ago, I'm kind of going on a tangent at this point, but yeah, the whole point of streaming, I guess, just talk. But 10 years ago, I remember, especially in high school, it was like, not high school, what was I probably was just entering high school 10 years ago, like just entering 9th grade, and I've been huge into video games all my life. I mean, Call of Duty, starting out with just the original Modern Warfare, and that was kind of interesting. I wish I streamed that back in the day, but I didn't really know, like, I knew what that was because I used to watch Markiplier and all that stuff when his channel had like 40,000 subscribers when I started watching. So yeah, I've been watching for a long time, and I wish I knew stuff about like streaming and making video games like that back in the day, making videos of it, but I just never did. And the thing that I still regret to this day is that I don't know if you ever heard of Modern Warfare 2, but I got very good at that game. And it got to a point where I was hitting like a new prestige every week. I would make a new account just to get prestige again, 10 all the way to the top. Uh, I had all the achievements, all the medals that you could have possibly needed in the game. And you know what we're gonna do with this spot? Not to stop talking about what I'm talking about. It looks good. Um, I just don't know what to do next, honestly. I, you know what? Here, I'll do this. Kind of make a little design. Okay, so let me get what I need here, and then I'll continue on with what I was saying. What would look good up there? Black concrete? What does that look like? No, that looks very weird. That would not look right whatsoever. We're definitely gonna need stairs. So I think if we just do a simple... Where's the stairs at? What kind do we need? We'll go with, nether brick, and then we'll do this. Alright. So we'll start from there. Perfect. So, as I was saying, back in the day, when I used to play Call of Duty, like, literally religiously, I played it every single day, day in and day out. If I should have kept streaming, I should have kept thinking about the idea of just making videos from the games I was playing, because eventually I started to get really good, and I didn't really like understand or realize how good I was getting at the game. And I used to play with my friends all the time. There was a point where in the original Black Ops, I'm talking like the old Call of Duty maps, for zombies, I forget what the rank was, but I hit over 1,000,000 killers or something like that, and held a tiny, it wasn't a big record, but it was a big enough record that I was in like the top 100 of the most people that, not the most people, the people that had the most kills for zombies in that game. And it was like when it first came out, probably a year into playing it. Dude, that's all I did all day long, was just play that zombie game. I would come home from school, I would play it. You know, I'd wake up in the morning, if I had time before school, I'd play it. And I wish I started streaming back then, because I feel like right now life would be completely different, I feel like, if I did. Because I've always wanted to not, like, I never think I really wanted to always just do video game content, but I always felt like I did want to do some type of content in some way, shape, or form. But I don't know. I'm still honestly kind of just figuring out what I want to do. I mean, right now, I love doing this every single day. I could just create stuff for hours on this game. Well, it's satisfying, and at the same time, it's like nice and chill to play. But yeah, dude, it's crazy right now what you can do in this world. I mean, you can do anything. I hate the whole cliche shit that people will say, where it's like, if you put your mind to it, you can do anything, sonny. No, you can't. Okay, so if you have a one leg, you're not going to become the fastest runner in the world, right? Or if you have no hands, you're not going to become the best artist in the world, because how are you going to draw? I don't like when people say that, and I feel like it's always like famous people or Hollywood celebrities where they're like, if you can put your mind to it, anything is possible. Let's stop with that. I think what you really should be saying something stay in the lines of being realistic with your life, but at the same time, don't give up on what you want to do. Like, I hope I make sense when I'm saying that. I'm sure I do, but I don't know. I'm not the best with talking sometimes, but I can talk forever. I can fucking go on if somebody gets me started with some type of topic that has to do with YouTube. I can go on forever, man. I need a drink. Oh god. Oh god, I spilled my drink. Oh god. Oh my god. What have I done? Oh lord. Oh lord. Oopsie. Oopsie. Oops, oopsie, oopsie. Okay. What the fuck, man? I swear I'm not drunk. I'm just clumsy as hell. Yeah, I don't drink. Alright, let's go on with this. But, yeah. Uh, kind of to continue on with what I was saying. Dude, we live in a crazy fucking world. Just 10 years ago, uh, like playing video games and even liking video, like if you just mention that you like playing video games, like you're just seen as weird. Oh, no, that's weird. Like, what do you do after school? You play video games? Like, yeah. And then go ahead and try to explain to somebody that the video game you like to play is a Modern Warfare 2 first-person shooter. Yes, that's my favorite game. There's not a single teacher or a single student, I feel like, back in the day that I could just, like, connect with on what I was playing. Like, I feel like not a single person really understood. Of course, what do you know? I got older and they hit like 12th grade and stuff like that, and YouTube started blowing up, and all these popular streamers started blowing up, and people started watching YouTube, and next thing you know, all of a sudden it's like a cool thing, right? Like, in my personal opinion, and I know a lot of people would kind of say something different, and that's fine. But I feel like video gaming for live streaming, just live streaming in general, not video game channels like Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie, people that have been around for a long time like that. I'm talking just live streaming in general. But when the whole, and I hate that I'm about to say this because I know a lot of people have their mixed feelings on the game and their personal opinions, and it's like, oh, it's for kids and all that stuff. But the popularity of the game Fortnite, yeah, I think we all know what Fortnite is at this point if we watch any type of live streaming. But Fortnite in general, I mean, if you think about it, that's where it really all got, like, the whole popularity of streamers playing video games and all that, that's kind of where it got started. And when Ninja first blew up, and then you had, who followed after Ninja? I think it was Ninja that blew up first, and then it was TSM Myth. TSM Myth and TSM Daquan. And then followed Cypher PK. Wait, did Cypher PK and Nick A30 come first before the TSM crew? I don't think they did, because I remember there was some early footage of TSM Myth playing Fortnite before Nick was, I believe. Because Nick used to be I believe it was a Resident Evil streamer, and he used to do that for a while until Fortnite did come out, and that's when he kind of blew up. But, not to get off topic, I believe it went Ninja, it went TSM Myth, then Cypher PK, and then Nick started to blow up. And then when Nick blew up, it kind of boosted the viewership for Fortnite. People were like, you know, they call it Cypher PK the edit god. And you see, that's where it kind of like, I don't know, it kind of like ruins the whole. I feel like older people look at that do love playing video games and shit, you know. But not to kind of run my mouth here, but yeah, they kind of blew up after that, and next thing you know, streaming online became like this huge opportunity. People started to watch these streamers, and they watched their kids watch people like Nick A30, and they realized in that moment, hey, wait a minute, like this young man right here is making a lot of money off of this video game and like getting a lot of views and stuff like that. And it's like everybody at this point just wants to, they want a piece that like that kind of famous and rich life streaming. Like I don't like that. I'm not gonna lie, it has always horrified me of the thought of being like a popular streamer. And it's kind of the whole reason why I don't show my face, and I don't think I ever will, maybe, until I hit some point on YouTube where it's like, alright, like I'm at a point now where I probably should show what I look like, because eventually it's just going to come out, and when it does come out, whatever. But, I'm not saying like, oh, I'm a famous guy right now. I'm just like, if it were to happen in the future, which I would hope it does, because I just really enjoy doing this stuff, man. A lot of people, the thing I hate the most nowadays is you see like all these YouTubers, and they make so much money off the platform. And respect to them, there's no problem with making money off of the YouTube platform. But what I really hate the most is there's so many YouTubers out there that take advantage of the platform, and it just fucking ruins it for everybody, man. Like, it ruins it for, there's so many like talented creators out there, and their career just never blows up on YouTube because you got fake YouTubers that are making fake content, and it's like, dude, what am I watching? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can't be the only one that sees something that gets recommended to their channel, and you're just sitting there like, what the fuck? Like, please never recommend me this ever. Like, I would never watch something like this in my life. And it's always like those scientists, experimental videos, and that's cool and all. But it's, man, there comes a certain point on YouTube where it's like, what else? Like, who else is gonna get a platform? Whose name is gonna blow up? It's so easily for a bigger YouTuber to just mention your name. And you know what? You know what? I hate that I'm gonna say this, but it's the truth. And this is the reason why I can't watch this content, dude. I just can't do it. For anybody that has been watching Markiplier for more than 7 years, you know for 100%, actually it might be, no, I think it's about 7 years. Sorry. But for anybody that has been watching YouTube for about that period of time, you would know that Jacksepticeye was a channel that got a shout out by Mark himself for his gaming. And I forget what Jack was doing at the time, but Jack wasn't even like, yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and say he wasn't a good YouTuber, or he wasn't like a fun YouTuber to watch, or anything like that. But I've been watching YouTube now for, damn near, as soon as like video games and stuff like that started getting really popular on YouTube. And I've been watching the platform before that, when I when I collected aquariums and reptiles, and I was really into that hobby and that lifestyle. I would come to YouTube to look up stupid aquarium videos like, oh, like can this fish live with this fish, or how would this tank look if I set it up with black gravel? And I would type in YouTube just like black gravel 55-gallon aquarium, and I would see the design set up. I'd be like, all right, I think that's what I want to go with, and I would set it up myself. And there's even an old channel. If you just look up Oscar, I hate this. This is my old email, but if you were to just look up Oscar Fish Guy 5 on YouTube, you can see all, I mean, all of my old aquarium videos. There's some on there that have over 1,000 views. I don't know why I stopped. That's the thing I always regret to this day, is that I stopped making YouTube videos, even though if I just knew back then that you can make money off of that platform in the future, I would have continued with what I was doing, and probably would have became a aquarium and reptile YouTuber, which I still think of doing to this day, of getting back into that hobby, because I was pretty damn good with it. I used to work at a small family business that had tarantulas. It had everything you could possibly think of that was alive, besides like small alligators and shit like that. We couldn't do that in Pennsylvania. That's illegal. I wish we could. I always asked, like, hey, would we ever get like some exotic reptiles in here? And of course I was told no every single time. But yeah, I used to deal with that. I handled snakes all the time, and you know, snakes in real life. But yeah, I used to do that all the time. It's one of my favorite hobbies, and I think it still is. But there was a part in my life where I was like, hey, it's not that I don't want to get into this anymore. Dude, it just takes a lot. Like cleaning an aquarium every single week, basically, because I wasn't the type of dude that was like 2 goldfish in the tank and that was it. No. I always had to have something, dude. There was a point where my 55-gallon aquarium had like 7 big ass Oscars in it, and if you know what an Oscar is, you know how vicious those fish are when you put anything in the aquarium that is smaller than them. So I used to bring home like 10-20 goldfish every single night after I would get out of that place. And I was a grinder back in the day, dude. I was a grinder. I would go to school, and as soon as I would get out of school and get off the bus, I would go home. I would just grab my bike, or I would start walking, and I would head straight back down to work. But I would just go into the pet store just to go, even if I didn't work. Like, I remember my best friend got me that job back in the day, and I would just show up, dude. I would just show up to work, even if I wasn't on schedule, and I don't like to call them my boss or my manager, because they were really like family there, and everybody was nice to talk to, and they gave you advice if you needed advice, and they took it serious. They took you seriously when you needed to be taken seriously. You know, they treated you like they were your kid. But and they treated me and my friend like that. So it was a really, really nice work environment to be around, and just kind of get introduced to that working world. But yeah, it went out of business at some point. But dude, I would bring home, when I had like my entire room at one point literally looked like a zoo. Like, if like the neighborhood children came and the fucking just looked at the zoo I had, I swear to God, it was ridiculous. Like, every single time my friends came over, the first thing they would do is go right to my room and just go to see, like, dude, like, can we fucking feed your bearded dragon a couple of crickets? Like, yeah, I guess. I mean, I guess so, but whatever. Yeah, I had that entire room just stacked out with reptiles, stacked out with multiple aquariums. Just like I said, there was a YouTube channel called Oscar Fish Guy 5. And, or you can either type in that, or I think you can type in Jimmy, and this is going to sound fucking stupid, But this is when, like, I first started making content on YouTube and just needed to come up with some goddamn name. And I came up with Jimmy with the Facts. Yes, that's correct. Jimmy with the Facts. I don't know why I chose that name. I don't know what possessed me to choose it, but I did. And that's kind of where I put all my aquariums and my reptile videos, and I believe there's even a couple card trading videos, like baseball and football cards and shit like that. I was into that too. I damn near put every type of content on YouTube you could possibly. Video games, I've done it all. Card trading, reptiles and aquariums, dirt bikes, AMVs, everything you can possibly. Dokkan battle video. I mean, anything. GTA, old Call of Duty. I had some Modern Warfare 2 trick shot videos on that old channel. Bro, I did it all, man. And I wish I knew YouTube was going to be a huge thing one day, because I would have 100% continued on with what I was doing until I got older. And maybe life could have been a little bit different right now, you know what I'm saying? A little YouTube different. But, yeah, I really could I could give two shits about money on YouTube or anything. I don't care. The whole reason why I wanted to do YouTube, dude, I could never, ever work at, like, some type of 9 to 5 job in my life. It's not me, man. Sitting in a office and having some dickhead, excuse my language, but having some dickhead come up and tell you what to do, all constantly, all the time, and they monitor you to make sure you're working. I always want to make sure you're working, and I'm taking advantage of our break. Shut up. Like, dude, we're all human beings here, man. And that's the one thing that really gets on my nerves, is when you got that one manager, bro. Everybody, I don't care who you are, we have all had that one fucking manager at a job where he just ruins jobs for us in general. Like, oh, now I get it. Okay, yep, you're that type of guy. You know what I mean? The stickler, the type of dude that just, you can't allow anything to happen. Not on my watch. Nope. Like, what? Like, bro, mind your business. Like, y'all, I cannot tell you how many times I've gotten in trouble at my job. And not to get off topic, but, I'm here talking about why I couldn't work a 9 to 5 job, and why I don't give two shits about how much YouTubers make on YouTube. That's not why I want to do YouTube. Not at all. I want to do YouTube simply because I could never do something like that. Dude, I couldn't. I could not have some fucking Squidward tennis balls dude sit there all day long and just, like, they tell me what to, bro, I couldn't do it. I used to work a detailing job. I don't know if anybody, we're pretty sure we've heard of this, but sorry. Kia. I worked at a Kia dealership, and I was a detailer. And here's the thing about the job. The job itself was a great job. Perfect. It was a good job. I liked it. I actually thoroughly enjoyed the job. I didn't have a car at the moment, so I had to walk to work. But here's the thing. The dealership itself was literally right down the street from my house. Dude, if I were to hop into my car and drive to that dealership, it would have been not even a 1-minute drive to get down to the dealership. But when you walk, and I would say like a total time 2.5 minutes to get down there if you don't run into any traffic. But if you walk, it takes like 10, 15, 20 minutes to get down there. And you just gotta cut through the road, you gotta cut through the grass and all this shit. So it just takes a minute. So I started working there like in summer. I remember I had this one manager. His name was Adam, I believe. I forget his last name, but even if I did remember it, I'm pretty sure I can't really say it. Can't just say the dude's name on stream. Um, but yeah, I remember this guy, man. And I've had some pretty shitty bosses and managers back in the day that have like zero tolerance for absolutely anything that does not involve work. Or if it doesn't go their way, like they just fucking freak out. Like this is not how I wanted it. All this, like, yo, bro, I'm in here. You're out there sitting in a sales desk, right? Making like 250K a year, and you don't do anything. You just sit there in front of a computer all day long and type, make phone calls. Yeah, we can sell you this car. And let me tell you something, folks, about the car dealership industry. You know how car dealership dudes really feel about selling you a car? They don't give a fuck. Let me repeat that. They don't give a fuck. Now listen, there are some genuinely good people, like good-hearted people, that would never rip you off out of a deal. But bro, the amount of car guys, like the car salesmen that would come back, and what would happen is, so my job was a car detailer, and I had my own personal little bay that I worked out of, and the salesmen, I was the only one there. There was no other car, it was just me. So any car that was sold immediately came back to me. So I was washing like 5-10 cars every hour. And if you ever done some type of, if you ever washed a car in general, you know how after like a good 10 minutes of just making the same washing movements, you get tired, dude. And your arm starts like, your shoulder starts to get a little crampy. You gotta stretch it out after you're in that same position. And I would do that for 8, 9, 10 hours a day. My only days off were Sunday. That was it. I only had Sunday off. That literally was it. And I worked from some weekdays I worked 3 o'clock to 10, sometimes 1 o'clock in the morning, depending on if you need to buy a car. You gotta stay here. There's no gonna buy. I don't fucking like. I don't know. Like, do I really gotta stay here because do they really need their car washed at 12 a.m.? Like, could you just throw my shift ended 3 hours? Like, it was those type of work days every single day. And the thing that really got me pissed off, dude, is this guy would constantly, like, make you check in with him. Like you were a toddler. And I was like, bro, at the time I was like 23, and he would talk to me like I was a kid. And I did good work. I showed up on time. I did my job. There was days that I was late. But bro, like, I don't have a car. Like, I'm not pulling up in like a $80,000 luxury car that was given to you by the company every day, like you are. Like, you know what I mean? Like, cut me a break. If I'm showing up late, I have to walk to work. I'm sorry, you don't gotta walk to work. But dude, it was just the type of manager that, like, he just did not give a fuck what type of day you could have possibly been having. He didn't care. If his work that he has requested is not getting done, he'll flip out on you. He doesn't give two shits. But not to get off topic, but that right there, man, that just opened my eyes. Like, as soon as I went through that job, I knew 100% for sure that I needed to make this a career. I needed to make content creation in some type of possibly, like, any type of way. I needed to make it a career. I don't care how much money I would make off of it, as long as I just make enough to do this for a living. You know, like I said, we live in a world where you can literally do anything online as long as you build a following. And if you can build a following, you basically are guaranteed a spot of just like if your name will go on forever. Like, for example, if Markiplier's channel got deleted right now, you think that he's just gonna go away? Oh, that's it. Okay, bye. Like, I have to go get a regular job now. No! Like, your name's out there. Your name, people know you. He could just start a new channel the moment his main one gets deleted, and that new channel is going to have 5 million subscribers by tomorrow. Now, it might take him a little bit to kind of get all of his subscribers back, but eventually he will. And just, that's really all I want. I want to know that I'll have a secure future with some type of creation. And whether it's just vlogging, whether it's just recording stupid shit when I hang out with my friends and shit, I don't care if it's that, man. I just know for a fact that there's no way I can sit behind a 9-to-5 job and just have some dude named Bob that can't even fucking get out of bed in the morning with giving a little you know what I mean? Like, that's the dude that's gonna tell me what I need to do. Like, this is the dude I gotta listen to. You see this? No, bro. This Adam, bro. Listen, the Adam guy that I worked with at Kia, this man couldn't wash a car to save his fucking life. I mean, if he came back there to help me wash a car, he'd die. He would literally fall over from exhaustion. And you're gonna sit there and tell me to hurry up? Bro, I'm washing a car. Like, I'm not fucking cutting up fruit. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta wash it. I gotta wax it. I gotta buff out the wax. I gotta then dry up the car for the customer. And when you're done drying up the car, you gotta make sure that you get all of the watermark dry spots that are always on the car when you're done cleaning it. So it's like a guaranteed half an hour process. It does, bro. Even if they come back there and they're like, just the car dealership guys will always say, be quick with it. Like, my guy's up there, he just bought this for like $7K. You know, the car only costs $5K, but I don't give a fuck. Yeah, they used to talk like that. And as a person that didn't even have a fucking car, that literally had to walk to work, and I was like trying to save up as much money as I possibly could just to get something to get me from point A to point B. And I'm sitting there hearing these car dealership guys say, I just ripped that dude off for $2,000, I don't give a fuck. Like, my blood just started boiling when I heard that. And you want to know the funny? Hold up, I'm taking a drink because this is about to get real. Alright, we're about to get real in this bitch, man. So, the funniest part about this same dude that literally told me, like, it doesn't fucking, like, I just ripped this lady off for $2,000. It ripped the lady off. It was a single mother. She had a kid with her. Obviously, you could tell, like, she was in there for, like, an affordable car. You know, I overheard, when I went up there to get the keys from the guy, I overheard her saying, like, I just need something that's going to get me from point A to point B. You know, I need to get to work. My kid goes to school during the day, all this shit. And that's kind of where I zoned out and walked away because I had to go do something. But, you know, when the car came back, I was extra nice with it. I really, really cleaned it up. I took my time on the car. I didn't really have much to do that day. And I spent like 45 minutes, an hour just waxing the car and making it smell good and look good on the inside and out. And after I got done an hour of breaking my back to give this lady like the cleanest car she possibly could, it wasn't like the best car. So I wanted to make sure it was at least the cleanest car that she could drive around in. And after I got done doing that, this fucking dickhead, the son of the Adam manager I was telling you about, which is also a dickhead, which is basically my boss that that told me to do everything, bro. Go get a coffee for me. Go to Wawa for me. Go pick up this person that's like an hour away from me, even though we have no idea who they are or what they could do. Like, bro, what if the dude that you're going to send me to pick up wants to rob me? They don't give a fuck. No, go pick him up. Oh, he lives in the middle of Philadelphia. He doesn't have a profile picture. You guys have not FaceTimed him. You simply got a phone call saying, I want to come look at a car. Can you send somebody to get me? Yep, yeah, well, sure, sir. We will send somebody, and we'll have them there right now. Hey, James, could you go take the shuttle car and go get this random dude in the middle of Philadelphia for me? We don't know what he looks like. Sounds like a crackhead, but could you just go pick him up anyway because he potentially wants to buy a car today? No. And why, as a company, would you let something like that happen? I don't care if I have my license. I don't care if my driving record is clean. Go send the person that sold them the car to pick the random guy that they want to sell it to the fuck up. And the thing is, they haven't even sold the car yet. Oh no, they just pick these people up because they're interested in possibly making a purchase at their store. That's all they need. It's, bro, working at a car dealership is one of the worst fucking jobs you could possibly have. I'm sorry, it is. People are just so stingy, man. Unless you're like in the higher rank, like even that though, I still had so many people like tell me like, bro, I got so much fucking paperwork. And Tom, that's his name, Tom. His name ain't Adam, it's Tom. They said and Tom is out there being a dickhead. Like, why is Tom being a dickhead today? What's his problem? Oh, like he just came in late, or somebody came in late. And he's mad. What? Like, he's mad because one of the mechanics in the back came in 10 minutes late. That's what has him in a ball this morning. That's what has him pissed off, and he's treating everybody like shit because somebody came in late this morning. Like, bro, this type of, like, that's what I mean when I say I can't work for people like that, dude. I can't work for people like that. I damn near almost hit this guy by the time I quit. I almost hit him, and I had to stop myself from doing it because I'm like, yo, you're older now. You're in a professional workplace. You hit somebody out here, you're going to jail or you're getting fined. So I kept myself content when I quit. But yeah, dude, pieces of shit. Let's talk about them in the workplace real quick. Let's talk about them. Pieces of shit. And this kind of, like, whoa, what the fuck? Listen to me. We have all, I don't care who you are. We've all had that manager, man. We've all had that guy. That one dude that we work with where it's like, if you didn't work here, I would love my job. But you were the reason why I fucking hate it. Like, I absolutely hate it, and you are the only person to blame for that. Tom was that guy, and Tom and his son were both fucking dickheads, and they were some of the most stingiest and selfish people I've ever met in my life. I mean, they did not care. They didn't care how much money you had. They didn't care if the $2,000 you're walking in there with is like literally all you got and all you've been working up for to buy one used car in that moment. They don't give a shit. What they're focused on is selling you the newest and the greatest technology of a car that you could possibly buy. The amount of times, dude, even me as an employee that was working there for up to 4 months until I just had enough. Yeah, that's all it took for me, 4 months. This dude's attitude was so awful, man. But after 4 months, it just got to a point where I was like, I can't do this anymore, man. And everybody else in the place, they were great. They were all some lovely people. And they were pretty cool. It was just Tom. I couldn't do it with the guy. And we've had people that literally quit or transferred to other stores there simply because Tom, bro, is just like the worst guy to fucking work with. Nobody liked him. And yeah, man, Tom used to fucking, he used to come back and he would yell at each and every person. And there's some times where he would yell at me and I would just straight up just, hey, don't get in my face. This is before he even came up to say some shit. I'm just, bro, don't get in my face today. I'm not in the mood. And he would always tell me, like, we need this card. It needs to be cleaned out there and all that. You know what the fuck, every time. Right on the board. Leave the keys. I'll take care of it. Yeah, but not to get off track. Let's get into the shit, dude. His son. I forget this dude's name. Sorry, I'm a little sleepy. Probably gonna hop off in a minute, but I want to talk about this story first, and we'll leave it at that. But this dude's son, bro. You know, while we're talking about the story, yeah, we're almost done with this, so we'll finish this up first. Then we'll kind of go over there and talk about it. But as we're talking about this, let me tell you something about this. Man, this guy's son, like I said with the lady, she was on, I think it was like a $4,000 budget. Because I remember he came back and he said, we might have a sale. I said, okay, I'll kind of stick around and look out for you to come grab the car. Or if you open the door and say, hey, I'll see you. I'll come grab the key or something and grab it. And he told me that he's trying to work with this lady. You know, literally all she can spend today is like $4,000 on a used car. Or something with payments at least. But mostly just a used car. She just wanted to spend $4,000 straight out, get a used car. And we had over 15 to 20 cars in the back that cost under $4,000 and worked perfectly fine. And we just had to get rid of them, or they would go to auction and they would sell for like $2,000. That's the shit that pissed me off, man. They would just take these cars to auction if they didn't sell. What they mean when they say the car didn't sell is that somebody didn't buy it for payments and get ripped off like this lady did, which really pissed me off. Because this damn piece of shit car, bro, this piece of fucking shit car cost $3,500. This lady came in with $4,000 and said that this is her budget. This is really, really all she can afford. She has a kid to feed. She's a single mom. She lives by herself. Her car just broke down. Nobody is helping her. This is all she has right now. So, the dickhead of a car salesman, of course, lied to her face. I understand. This happens all the time to our customers, and we do our great, honest work of helping them out for low payments or trying to get them in a vehicle at the end of the day. And let me do that for you. So, this car costs $3,500, right? $3,500. So this would leave her with $500 extra. So, $3,500, and this dude figures out that she has $4,000 to spend. So guess what? Haha, the car now costs, what did you know? $4,000. Whoa, where'd that come from? An imaginary price. So he goes out there, he points out the car, and what he does is that when he goes out there to check, when you're inside of a building, when you're inside of a building and a car dealership guy tells you, hey bro, I need to, let me go check real quick how much that car costs. Come with them. Stop them right there and say, okay, I'm coming with. I'll come check with you too. Because you want to know what they're going to do? They're going to go out there and they're going to rip off the sticker of the car, right? They're going to rip off the sticker of the car. And, alright, we're going to get into a little bit of a talking mode here for kind of the end of the stream. I'm going to be ending in a minute, but where's my cart? I'm going to show you guys this in the meantime. But, yeah. So, where was I?
the sticker. So always follow the guy. Come out with them to check the price of the car as well. Because if you don't come out with them to check and they know that they can take advantage of you, they're going to go ahead and they're going to rip that sticker off of the car window that usually sits in the back left or the back right. And when they rip it off of the window, they're going to say, oh, you know, there isn't a sticker on here. Let me go get the price for you. So guess what? That car that they 100% know only costs $3,500. They're gonna come and tell the customer it costs $4,000 or maybe even $5,000. Oh my God! All of a sudden, this car just went up in $1,500 in price because you simply asked for it. And you even asked for that car in general. They're just going to find the most reliable one that they could possibly find in the back. AKA, dude, I've had managers literally tell me, oh, these people are coming to pick up this piece of shit car. Put a hubcap from that car on it over there. What? So you want me to snatch a hubcap off of the used car over there and just pop it onto this car that you're about to sell somebody? Yeah. Well, why don't you just be honest with them and tell them that it's missing a hubcap instead of going to snatch it off of a used car that isn't even like, you want me to snatch a Honda hubcap and put it on a Hyundai car? Okay. Sure, whatever. Or you should go be honest with those people before they spend all their fucking money and waste it on this vehicle. But I can't, I can't say much. I'm not the manager, I'm not the boss. But I've always had those feelings, and so this dude tells the fucking lady that told him that she only has a $4,000 budget. So he tells her the car costs $4,000. What would you know? So what do you want to do? Do you want to spend the $4,000 on this car? Sometimes it doesn't work because it's a wholesale vehicle. Listen, my friends. If a car dealership guy tells you that this vehicle, this vehicle is a wholesale vehicle, tell him to go fuck himself. I'll go to another dealership then. 99% of the time, once you start leaving that building, they'll do anything they can possibly get to get you into that car. But here's what every car dealership guy does. They tell you, hey, like, this car only costs $4,000, even though it really costs like $3,000, but they're going to try to get that money out of you. So he told this lady that this car only costs $4,000. And of course, her being her, she's like, whatever. I gotta buy it. Like, I need a car right now because I need to get to work in the morning. I don't have a vehicle. I don't have transportation to get my kid to daycare and all that. So, what the fuck? Dude, what the hell? What the hell is that? Oh, he was in the fucking cart. Oops. Actually, you know what? Let me see if I can get him back in a cart. Here. That's pretty cool. Damn, he must have jumped in the cart underground somehow. That's wild. But, yeah. Is he gonna do it? Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Go. There you go. Bye. But, yeah, he told this lady the car costs $4,000, even though it clearly only costs $3,500, and I knew that from the start, so I was like, dude, what the hell? He was like, yeah, I just sold it to her for $4,000, and I literally asked, didn't the sticker say $3,500? And he kind of looked at me like, fuck. Like, I didn't think you caught that. I didn't think you seen that sticker right there in the back. I'm like, yeah. But whatever, dude. You know what? Whatever. I'm not going to be honest with the lady and jeopardize my job. Even though I damn near was about to, I should have just done it anyway and be like, hey, just so you know, he's overpricing you by a lot. I can get the original paperwork. It's still in the trash can out back, so I can just go grab that and show you. But, so, what happened was, he told this lady, so it cost $4,000, right? And the lady, of course, was like upset, but she said, whatever, I need to get this car. So, what the guy did, for some odd reason, they gotta go run a credit check, girl. yeah, we just gotta run a credit check to make sure you're liable for the vehicle and all that shit. What? I have 4 grand. The car costs 4 grand. But you want to go check my credit first to buy this vehicle. Okay, whatever. So they checked our credit, checked all this shit, and to make payments on the vehicle, to make it kind of easier. So, what the dude did, he just came back, he said, hey, listen, alright, so we got a couple of things here. The car that you're actually looking at, it costs 4 grand. The upsale on it's like 5 grand or some shit like this, so you would probably have to make monthly payments of like $500 a month. And of course the lady is like, what? But you want me to sign off instead of just buying off the car right here, right now? You want me to sign off on a piece of paper where I gotta pay like $500 a month for, it was like a 2-year agreement or some shit like that, or a 1-year agreement. I forget what it was, honestly, but they wanted her to pay some ridiculous amount for the car. And I just knew in the back of my mind that if she made that monthly payment on that car, she's gonna end up losing so much fucking money at the end of this. Like, you got the insurance to pay for, then you got the car payments to pay for. I just knew, like, what was going on was dirty. I knew it was fucking disgusting, but I really couldn't say much. So, in hindsight, what really went down is this dude basically sold her the car for like four grand or 5 grand, and she ended up making payments on this vehicle. And when the dude came back, I remember when I finally got done detailing the car for her, I was like, hey, it's probably the cleanest I've ever made a car in there, just for that lady. When he came back and told me that he just sold that vehicle for 5 grand. She only had 4 grand to spend on a vehicle. And I'm not talking about 4 grand to spend and then she'll have some left over. No. I'm talking just 4 grand. Even if she paid out a vehicle, she would be flat broke right after. Like, she would be leaving the dealership with $0. How is she gonna pay for gas? So they were trying to work out a payment plan, and they ended up, working out a payment plan with her credit and all that. So the dude comes back and he says that the lady that was up front, and I literally said the nice lady that I just spoke with. I said it like that. I was like, yeah, the nice lady I just spoke with. And he was like, yeah, dude, that dumb bitch. First of all, as soon as I heard that, I wanted to clock this dude in the fucking jaw, bro. I damn near almost punched him right there and just quit. Like, knocked him out. I quit. You know what I mean? Just hit him. I quit. I'm done. And just leave him laying on the floor and just walk out. But, called her a dumb bitch and said basically that she fell for it. Like, I upcharged her $2,000, and the car itself cost like damn near cost about $7,000 just to fucking pay it off. Like, eventually at some point you're going to be paying that much really for the car. And I said, well, so you overcharged her, because I know the original price for the car was $3,500. He wanted to argue with me on that. I was like, nah, the sticker said $3,500. Nah, bro, it said $4,500. No, bro, it definitely said $3,500. You want to know how I know? Because I do more work than you here. I have to check those fucking cars every single day and make sure they're running, make sure that they're okay, make sure there's no bird shit all over them. So you're not going to sit here and tell me what I'm seeing is incorrect. I see it every day. What you're seeing is bullshit, and what you're saying to me is bullshit. That car costs $3,500. I started to get fucking heated with this guy, man. Like, he tried to tell me, like, nah, dude, you're just, nah, man. Like, literally like that. Like, no effort in the argument whatsoever. Nah, dude, you're just, nah, man. I was like, you know what, bro, you're fucking, in my head, I'm like, you're a piece of shit, man. I just watched you rip this lady off. She told you she only has $4 grand to her name. You sold this car to her for $7 grand. Took $3,000 of her money that day, and you're going to upcharge her monthly payments to over $300 a month, even though the banks, are only, yeah, like $100 a month. Yeah, $150 a month, no problem. But the dealership, you know, they need that extra $150 a month for themselves to put in their pockets. You know what I mean? So they charge you like $370, $380, and man, this dude came back. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing right now. I'm just rambling on and moving around. I'm about to hop off, but this dude came back, bro. Told me how much he just ripped her off for, and just like she wasn't even human, and her needs in life didn't fucking matter. What mattered is that he just made an extra $2 grand off of this, and now he's gonna look like a good car salesman. No, you're a piece of shit. You just rip somebody off. They're most likely not gonna be able to afford this car once they get their first monthly payment. They just told you that they're already struggling to make ends meet for living in by themselves, and now you're just gonna fuck them over with like $400 monthly payments, even though you told them it would be $150. Bro, just listen, man. From personal experience, and I've worked at 2 different car dealerships. Try to find the right people. Uh, there were some car dealership guys I've worked with, car salesmen, and they were all good people, and they didn't mean any bad harm or bad nature in them. They just really wanted to help people out. And I knew a couple. But the far number between knowing a couple of them and the rest of the 90% of the workplace that really is just there for money and a money grab only, bro, they don't give a shit. They don't give a shit if you got no money. They don't care if you're coming in because, not to sound like a little graphic, but they don't give a shit if you're coming in there with no parents. You just lost both your parents. You're going through one of the hardest times in your fucking life. Like, you're struggling to make ends meet. Let's say you're living out of your car, the used car that you're going in there with, and you need something. You need something. Let's say the car you're living out of, the battery's shit or the motor's starting to go, and you can barely even start it at some places. And they'll hear out all of your stories, they'll hear you out, and they will still fucking rip you off. They'll still rip you off. They don't care. Dude, they don't care. I've seen car salesmen do and say some ridiculous shit. I mean, I've seen them, and you want to know what it is? You want to know what the funny part about it is? The more money that you spend at a car dealership, the more they'll be honest with you. And I swear to God, it's the truth. Because, dude, the owner of that dealership that I worked at, I'm not going to say his name, but the owner one night, if my name ever blows up on this platform, I swear to God, I'm going to put this dude on fucking blast because he goddamn deserves it, dude. This is a millionaire guy that doesn't give 2 fucks about his customers at all. Just his wife. He just cares about his wife, nobody else in that place. And that's cool. Like, you can just care about your wife. But it was like, don't fucking force me to do shit for her. I don't know you. I don't know her, and she is not the girl that I'm dating. I don't fucking know you. So I'm not gonna sit here and prep her car like she's my wife or my girlfriend. Fuck out of here with that shit. And this dude, bruh, there was a day, busy ass Saturday I was working, right? Boys, I went in there, um, I would have to say, like, I think it was 9 a.m. I got in there sharp and early. And it was already a pretty bad day. Like, I woke up, I had a headache, I had to walk to work. It was a Saturday morning, so there was cars everywhere. I damn near almost got hit by a car. I had a dude hit a puddle. He didn't see me, of course, but it still splashed all over my fucking back. And it was cold, old, nasty water. So I was already off to a pretty bad start getting into work. And I got in there, bro. And that Saturday, man, it was just hell. I mean, as soon as I would go drop off a car for somebody to pick up, and you always felt like shit. Like, you would walk to fucking work, and you would literally give people their brand new car, and like, I would just be cleaning the inside of the car, just looking at like the monitor setup with the touchscreen and the Bluetooth, and look, it has a YouTube app. You can watch YouTube videos as you're parked in your car. It just makes you feel like fucking shit when you gotta walk to work and see people just like get given a gift of a brand new 2019 Corolla. And I'm sitting there looking at my bike that I'm about to take home that night, like, must be nice, bro, must be nice. But you gotta keep your head up. So I try to look at the positive sides, like, at least I can get home. At least I am breathing, and I can get from point A to point B with my feet. There are some people in this world that don't even have that option, that don't even have legs or have lost their legs in terrible accidents or in wars. So I'm grateful that I can even walk to work. But dude, that night killed me. That night was the night that I quit. I remember every single time I took a car up there, they had 2 or 3 to be sent back, and I was already cars and cars behind. They had the other guy that works mornings on the weekdays. He came in and he tried helping me, and it even pissed me off more because this is one of those guys that like need to hover over you as you're doing something, and instead of helping you, they just say, "What are you doing? Hey, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? That's wrong." I'm like, then fucking help me, bro. Like, what are you here for if you're just gonna sit here and tell me what I'm doing is wrong? Do something. Like, nope. But instead, he would just hover over you and tell you what you're doing is wrong. This is how you gotta do it. I'm like, then fucking do it, bro. Like, if you're so how you do it, then do it. Because I don't gotta do it. So I was already on the merge of quitting. Like, I was damn near done. Yeah, let me go over here for you guys for your viewing pleasures. Here. It's a good song. Here you go. Yeah, that looks good. Aw. Yeah. But dude, I remember that night, and I was just trying to make the best of the day, and eventually it started to hit like 8 o'clock, and I knew I had 1 hour left of this shift, and in the back of my head I was like, hey, if I don't leave tonight at 9 o'clock like my shift is intended to, I've been here since 9 a.m. I've been here for 12 hours straight, washing a car every 10 minutes. Send one out, wash it. Send one out, wash it. Send one out, wash it. Constantly for 12 hours straight, I had to do that. I don't care. It's hard work. I really don't care. But it's like the attitude of the manager at work there that really started to get under my skin. That he made me wash his car. Yes, that's right. In the middle of a busy fucking Saturday, where I'm already getting yelled at by this dude for like how much I'm behind on work. He's asking me to detail his fucking car because he has to go somewhere tonight. I don't give a fuck. You do it yourself. Bro, I'm busy. And of course, he was nice to me for a little bit. Didn't yell at me about how busy it really was because he needed his car done. And started yelling at me right after his car was done. Like, oh, it's busy. Get back to work. What? Whatever, dog. Um, but yeah, man. To wrap up this story, at the end of that night, the owner of these two dealerships in my area, he comes, bro. It's about 9 o'clock. I've asked this manager, can I go home? And this is why I don't like, this is why I can never work in a job like this. I asked the guy, could I go home? And of course, he comes at me with something I've never heard come out of somebody's mouth. And I got extremely frustrated. He goes, why? I say, excuse me? Like, already pissed off that I'm even in his office asking him if I can go home. I'm a full-grown man. My shift is over. I'm going home. But, you know, I have to ask him if I can go home. So I ask, can I go home, Tom? It's 9 o'clock. My shift is over. Been here for 12 hours. All my work is done. Tom goes, no. We have 3 customers sitting out there. They could potentially buy a car. So could you wait around in the back? So all the mechanics are gone. All the car salesmen are gone. All the office people are gone for the day. And it's just me in the back in a big-ass warehouse by myself. Doing nothing. Just waiting. Waiting for somebody to sell a fucking car. And sometimes I would sit there for 2 hours and nobody would sell a car and he'd be like, yeah, you can go home. Thanks. Would have been nice to know at 9 o'clock. Now it's 11:30 at night and I have to be back in this place at 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. Thanks, Tom. I get to go home for 9 hours. Woohoo! I feel like a human being. Not a robot or anything. Nope. But, yeah, I remember I asked him, hey, Tom, can I go home? Nope. Got 3 potential customers. Well, to be honest with you, Tom, I've been here for 12 hours today, cleaning up customers' cars, and I would just really like to go home today at 9 o'clock, since my shift is over at 9. Tom, being the asshole that he is, instead of understanding where I was coming, and of course I said it in a more sincere way, like, hey, listen, Tom, like, I'm not in the best mood at the moment. I got a lot of thoughts in my head. Can I please just get out of here? Like, I'm scheduled for 9 o'clock, and I understand you want me to stay behind just in case they buy a car. But is there any way you could tell them, like, could they come back in tomorrow? Like, I just really want to go home. I'm just not in a good mental space right now. So he completely flies past every fucking word I just said and ignores it and goes, why do you want to go home? You know, what is there at your house that you can't do here? And I was just so, like, taken back by what he just said. I was like, excuse me? Like, what the fuck did you even just say? I have a family at my house. I have friends that I want to fucking see and talk to. Like, what? How self-focused on you and yourself that you think everything is about you? Like, what are you going to do when you get home? Bro, I want to go home. Like, I'm young. I'm not you, you fucking old fuck. Like, my day isn't spent all day making fucking tens of thousands of dollars a month. Like you. If it was, I'd have some fucking motivation to stay in this bitch. But it's not. I'm not getting paid like you are. I'm not sitting in a comfy office chair all day like you are. So your 12 hours compared to my 12 hours of actual work, it's a little different. It's a little, I'm busting my ass back there for you. And you're going to sit there and ask me, what do you have worth going home for? You guys hear what I just said? What do you have that's worth going home for. Wow. Wow. As an employee, as a human being, you have the fucking consideration of treating me with respect. I don't care how much money I make. I don't care how much money you make. I don't care your family situation going on at home or your friend's situation. But you never ask a human being, what do you have that's worth going home for? What if I was suicidal and I had nothing at home that's worth going home for? What if that's why I want to go home in the first place, just to sit back and just connect my thoughts and contain my thoughts? Dude, I've been here all day. I need a mental break. And I'm not saying that was my situation where I had nothing to go home to. I had family here. I just had a nephew that was born. I want to fucking go home, bro. I would love to see my family. They haven't seen me since 8 a.m. on a Saturday. They haven't even talked to me today. And they're all home chilling. And that's the reason that I wanted to go home, guys, is because that I went to work at 3 o'clock on weekdays. I never saw, like, there were weeks where I didn't see my parents for a week straight and we lived in the same house. So I knew that this Saturday was like the one time I got to see them. And if I got home, if I left at 9 o'clock and got home like at 9:05, 9:10, I would have like a good hour or two of them being up and I get to at least talk to my parents. But as soon as he asked me, what do I have that's worth going home for? Listen, I reflected that question. I looked at him and I said, okay, Tom, I'll get back to work. Knowing damn straight that if I heard one more thing, if I had this man yell at me, one more. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure I said in my head, it's 9 o'clock and if I'm here past 10, I'm just quitting and I'm leaving. So, guys, it hits about 9:20, 9:25. Tom comes back. I see him walking back with no keys in his hands, what usually means you're good to go. So he's already kind of telling me halfway, like, you got everything good for tonight? Like, yeah. But still fucking pissed off, like, ready to fucking deck him right there in the back with nobody watching. Oh, bro, I would have killed Tom. If I were to hit Tom for right hook, I would have fucking killed this man. He was too old. But, you know, he came back basically with a snarky attitude as well. Like, you good to go home then, James? Like, you ready to go home? Like, yeah, you fucking asshole. You wanna know why I'm ready to go home? Because my shift is over. And it ended 20 minutes ago. I'm going home. Like, alright. Have a good night. Make sure you close up. So, I'm closing up, right? So, which closing up basically means I'm making sure all the car keys are put back. All the cars are reparked on the lot. It's like a 20-minute process to do all that shit. And as I'm just about to close up, all of a sudden, dude, and when I say I'm just about to close up, I'm talking, I have all of the garage doors shut. The lights are halfway off. The only lights that are on are the ones that are in my bay. So, and this scared the shit out of me, bro. Out of nowhere. The huge car door garage, bro, just starts opening up. I think somebody's forcefully opening it from the inside, which I started thinking to myself, like, what man beast is on the other side of this that can lift open this 1,000-pound steel door? Bro, some black Escalade Cadillac comes pulling in. Almost fucking hits me. No. I'm not talking about like, oh, he was like 10 feet away or 15. It was so crazy. I saw my life flash before my eyes. No, bro, I'm talking like this dude, the front end of his car was about less than a foot away from my body. And thank God I have good reaction time, or I would have been done. My head would have hit that concrete, I would have been done. Because this dude came flying in doing like 50. Boom. It's a pretty big garage, so you can pick up some speed in there. So he comes flying in doing 50, doesn't even see me, walk me in the fucking dark, almost hits me. I dodge out of the fucking way like, yo, what the fuck? I look over at this car, not aware of who's in it yet, thinking it's just some random customer or Tom bringing back a vehicle real quick. So I say out loud, what the fuck, dude? I go to like look at who's in the fucking car, like, are you good, bro? Bro, if it was Tom, I was definitely hitting him right there on the spot. That, look where you're fucking going. But I knew something wasn't right. I was like, bro, this car almost hit me, and like, it just almost fucking hit me. Like, clearly can honestly kind of see me, but it was still a little dark. But if you weren't high on, I don't know, cocaine, maybe you could have seen in the fucking dark, boss. So, my boss that owns both of these places, the $1 Million Man, comes stumbling out of this car, right? Doesn't even see me at first. And I'm just sitting there, yo! Just screaming at this fucking dude that's trying to stumble his way into the dealership. And he turns around, like, acts like, no, huh? What? Who the fuck is this guy? You almost fucking hit me with your car, asshole. Like, hello? You apologize? You gotta acknowledge that? So, I'm sorry, I didn't see you there. Didn't sit. If I didn't fucking move out of the way at the last second, you would have hit me. You didn't see me? No. I'm going to tell my fucking manager about this. And this dude basically, like, yeah, I'm the boss, I'm sorry, all this shit. Yeah, let's go have a talk with him. So then he goes, what are you doing back here? I said, I'm going home. He goes, why? You guys see where I'm going with this? Because not even half an hour ago, Adam asked me, why are you going home? So now I got the boss, the $1 Million boss, the dude that even makes more money than me, doing nothing all day, literally staying at his beach houses for months at a time, while making money from cars being sold from other people. I got him now asking me, why are you going home? Bro, to go see my fucking family that I never see anymore because I have to be at this goddamn establishment. I said that. Bro, I was at a point where, first of all, you almost killed me. So I could have just not seen my family after this anymore. Second of all, I'm damn near quitting. I'm done. At that point, in my head, I was like, I think I'm about to quit, but I need one more thing to, like, just one more thing. One more thing to set me off. I think I can still do this. Here we go. Here's the grand finale of this story, dude. So what this dude does, comes running up on me, right? And I've been around friends that have done drugs and shit. I know when somebody's cracked out or they're on some shit. He keeps repeating the same words, a little twitchy, very fast with his words, like, yeah, man, let's go grab it. Like, you know what I mean? And when I told him that politely, I want to go home, and I just want to see my fucking family, this man walked over to a bucket that had soap in it, started filling the fucking bucket up with water and soap, put a bro, I'm watching him do this, like, I know, at first I'm like, oh, he's washing his own truck, that's why he brought it in. So he grabs this shit, right? He comes over with the bucket, slams it right next to me and him, like water gets all over my fucking pants and boots. The only boots I got, and they're not even that good. So he just soaks my feet, soaks my fucking legs. It's about 40 degrees in this cold ass place. So instantly my legs and feet are freezing. And they fucking, bro, I've been standing on them for 12 hours. They hurt. And now they're freezing? And I'm standing on a frozen cold cement ground because I just got done shutting everything down for the day hours ago. Bro, he drops, slam, pow, slams the bucket, reaches in for the sponge, aggressively tries to grab my hand to put the sponge in my hand and starts saying something along the lines of, "You can find work to do. Clean my car." Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's where I quit. And listen, I'm a good human being. I love to believe that I am, and I try to believe that I am. But I do have my aggression moments, and if you push that line for me, like, it's easy for me to get triggered by the tiniest things on my own. Like, I'll get mad over the stupidest shit, like a boxing match going wrong, the announcer sounds fucking too stupid, oh, he's picking this favor over this guy. I'll snap on some dumb shit. But this was more of a, this is the third time today that I've literally been disrespected as a human being. At this point, I don't even feel like, at the end of that day, bro, I felt worthless. I seen 10 to 15 people get bought brand new cars, and they're just like, woohoo. Like, bro, if I got bought a brand new car by my parents or something, I'd be crying. I'd be crying tears of joy for like a week. And these kids are just, yeah, huh, thanks, Dad. Yeah, I really like the black. My friends will sure like this shit tomorrow in school. Wow. So I gotta watch these kids all day get fucking brand new cars, right? So I'm already feeling like a piece of shit just working there in the first place. Because my whole point of working there is to buy a car. I'm just seeing these people get cars handed to them every fucking day. And, you know, it was about the third time that day that I got disrespected as a human being. Like, just common decency, that's all I ask for, man. Common decency. Just treat me with respect, even if it's a little. These guys treated me with zero. They didn't give a fuck. They even treat they literally acted like I was a piece of shit crawling out the sewer asking them for $1. You got $1? Yeah, get the fuck off. And yeah, I stepped in shit. Like, literally, that's how they fucking treated me. But that's not how I treated them. I was kind to them. I treated them with respect, even though I was getting slapped in the face. Like, hello, I'm a living human being. My back hurts. You know, I do have a back that hurts after a while, you know. But, yeah. He went to go grab the sponge, and he said, "You can find something to do. Clean my car. I'm gonna go talk to Tom." So, what I did is I grabbed the bucket that had all this hot water that he just filled up to the top and soap in it. Grabbed it, and the whole 5-gallon bucket just filled. Looked at him straight in the face and said, "Fuck you, buddy." Not gonna say his name, but basically just said, "Fuck you, blank." Splashed. I'm just right in this dude's face, neck, torso area, all over the place, bro. Like, his face obviously was like, "I can't believe you just done that, you little shit." It took everything in my power when I say, bro, his eyes were closed because of the soapy hot water. And right there and then, man, I could have just unloaded 4 months of pent up aggression right onto this dude's face. I have heavy hands, and I'm a big boy. If this big ass hand comes swinging at that jaw and you're not expecting it, and you were just standing there taking it full force, could have broke this man's jaw. Something in me just said, don't do it, man. Just fucking leave. Don't even do it, bro. Like, it's not even worth it right now. All you gotta do is grab your shit and go home. So that's basically what I did, because Tom came back at the kind of last minute to evaluate the situation. Of course, instantly targeted me because I was the one holding the bucket, and I was literally about to clock him with my right hand after that. And I just let him wipe off the water of his face. He tried scolding me, and instantly I was just like, yo, lower your fucking volume, I quit. So, like, any type of respect that we have for employee boss, it just went out the window right there. And I think they kind of picked up on that, because my attitude went from like, hi, my name's James, to, oh, yo, what's up? Like, my attitude just completely shifted on them a whole 180. And they were just, whoa, what the fuck? Like, yo, this kid's kind of mean. I'm like, no, I'm not mean. I'm just fucking rude towards people that are rude towards me. That's the whole. If you're ignorant towards me, or I feel like you're just like, you're doing some sly shit to personally piss me off or get under my skin, just because, you think that, oh, this person doesn't like me. Fuck off. I'm a good person. I like to believe I'm a good person. And please don't say stuff or do little stuff to get under my skin or shit like that, because I would never do that to somebody else. In fact, I go out of my way to make sure I don't do that to anybody else, because I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit. So he basically comes back, tries yelling at me about, bro, you gotta go. You gotta go. You can't be doing shit like this. And I said, I'm more than happy to go, but I just want to let you guys know that this was the most awful workplace I've ever fucking worked at. Both of you are pieces of shit. This dude still has a little bit of some cocaine left on the left side of his nose, so maybe you should look into that before I fucking do. Or maybe we should bring up the security footage of you guys almost hitting me with his fucking car while driving in here high on drugs, driving. You guys see what I'm saying? Like, it's not that I'm trying to blackmail them right there in the moment, but I'm kind of just giving them like a taste of their own fucking medicine. You're sitting here disrespecting me, and once I disrespect you back, all of a sudden it's a big deal. Oh my god, how could you do that? Oh my god. You just splashed water all over him? Yeah, because he almost just ended my life 5 minutes ago slamming his car in here, and then physically tried to grab my hand and tell me, you ain't going anywhere, clean my car. Hey guys, how would you feel? How would you feel if you tried to go home, right? You try to go home and your boss is telling you like, yeah, I got a little bit of some work to do, but I'm too lazy. Maybe I'll do it later before I leave. It doesn't matter anyway. I really don't got to do work to get paid at the end of the day, so I could just leave right now and be completely fine for the next couple of months and still get paid. So how about if your boss that lives that type of life looked at you, the lady or the guy that works 40, 60 hours a week, busts their ass in a job, doesn't get enough recognition for the work that they're actually doing, and at the end of the day, end of a busy Saturday, when you're tired, dude, you want to go home and just relax and get ready for the next day, your boss comes up to you and says, hey Rebecca, hey Billy, I don't give a fuck. Listen, I got a lot of work I had to do. In fact, I got some paperwork that has nothing to do with work at all. It's just some paperwork that for a side business I have outside of this job. I'm gonna need you to do that for me, and yeah, take care of that. No questions asked. But yeah, I'm gonna go home, probably beat my meat, go lay in my bed as you stay here at this job and do your job. Yeah, it's my work, but you're gonna do it. So, what would you do if your boss said that to you? You quit, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'd expect so. I expect that you would quit as well, and you'd be done for the day. So, basically, that happened, and the man basically told me, like, get out. Like, dude, that's fucked up. You know, we'll call you, we'll talk with you. And I basically told him, don't even fucking call my phone. Don't call my phone. Don't you ever even send a message to my fucking phone. I swear to God, if I ever see something from this goddamn car dealer again, I'm coming inside here, I'm lighting this goddamn place on fire. And I'm finding you dickhead, and I'm clocking you in the jaw as hard as I possibly. Oh, I'm about to do it right now. Yeah, the moment I got to that point, they were like, "You gotta go. You're just snapping at this point, bro." I was ready to cause hell in that place because these dudes got no respect, and I had over 10 people that I knew were great people that came in there and quit a month afterwards because they just couldn't handle these two guys too much. So disrespectful. Um, wow. Uh, so I kind of just went on a tangent. I think it's been like literally yeah, it's been way past the fucking hour. I've been streaming since like 11 o'clock something. It's 1:20 in the morning. So I'm gonna end the stream. Dude, what's your name? If I can still see your name, that would be nice because I'm just gonna literally shout you out right here. B. B is B? Is that you? I'm gonna pin your message and um yeah, I'm gonna check out your channel, B. I'm gonna see what's up with it after this. I'm actually gonna screenshot this right now. I want to check out your channel, see what you used to do. Just like I said, man, if I highly doubt you're still watching this, it's been like 2 hours later. But keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Be a streamer. Why not? It's 2021. You can do anything at this point. But yeah, guys, I am done. I'm done. I'm leaving. I've been streaming now for 2 hours straight. Uh, there's me in the background. Yep, I'm done for the day. I'm done for tonight. Um, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really do. I hope you guys are staying safe out there. You're staying healthy, and love your family, love your friends. Never take what you got for granted. And yeah, guys, that's gonna be it. B, thank you for coming to the stream. You got me talking, dude. All it took was one question from you, and you had me on a rant. But it's the whole point. It's the whole reason of why I want to do this in the fucking first place, man. I love this shit. I can sit here and talk for fucking hours and not get bored of it. Okay, I'm done. I have to go. I have to go or I will keep talking. Bye, guys. I'm out of here. It's been a nice fucking stream. I've actually really thoroughly enjoyed this stream. But I gotta go. It's early. But I hope you guys enjoyed my story today. If I sounded a little like angry or something, just know I'm not. It's my attitude. It's the way I was brung up. If someone hits you with an attitude, you hit them with an attitude twice as hard. You know what I mean? So if I seem like I'm like, yeah, fuck this. No, that's just me. That's just my personality. That's how I am. I promise I try to be a nice guy in person. Um, Everybody that I've ever known, all my friends and stuff, they've said I'm like the nicest person they've ever met. And yeah, just hope you guys are staying safe. Hope you guys are doing good. I gotta go. It's late.